What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to tonight's poetry reading. Oh, I love this angle. Hold on. It's a little bit better, yeah? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a nice, good one. Good Tuesday evening. Spending time with the ones you love. Here's what I'm thinking. I don't think I'm going to do this. I was going to say, because I'm recording this, it's 11 p.m. right now, you know what I'm saying? So chances are you're not watching this on Tuesday, you're watching this on Wednesday, you know? So should I just be like, happy Wednesday, guys, and post it at night for the next day? But I don't know, what if there is an audience that watches it night of, you know? Torn. I'm torn. I'll probably think about it for 4 months and then make a decision then. Tonight we're reading Good Bones by Maggie Smith. Found this one on Poetry Foundation. I just think it's a good message. Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible. That's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, and sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible, and for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you, though I keep this from my children. I'm trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through a real shithole chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You can make this place beautiful. Thank you, Maggie. I like that poem a lot because it's just kind of hopeful. I don't know. I feel like it can. Oh, those are kombucha bottles that I've collected. I don't know. I like the message. Good bones is a good sentiment. There's good bones. And there's good people here. And even the bad people, I believe, have good bones. I don't think there's such thing as a bad person lately. But the world may not be as forgiving to certain people. But I don't know, guys. I think it's important to try to see the good in people, assume empathy instead of assuming hatred. I don't know. It takes time for people to get there. Some people I don't think ever get there. And I love those people too, but I don't know where the hell I'm going with this. But I got pretzels. I finished that Sally Rooney book, Beautiful World, Where Are You? And then I bought Intermezzo, and I started Intermezzo, but I kind of have the urge to reread Beautiful World, Where Are You? And the same thing happened to me when I read Normal People. I wanted to read Beautiful World, Where Are You? But then I reread Normal People a couple times. So I think that might just be how I am with Sally Rooney books. Because I feel like the first time you're just kind of more interested in the interpersonal dramas between the characters and the actual story arc of the book, and then the second time you go through, you can kind of pick up and savor the deeper meanings and have an analysis about the theme. You're more focused on the themes of the book and how they relate to you rather than what's going on in the character's life. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you saw a fight, at first you're just watching a fight to see a fight go down, but then on your walk home from the fight, you're thinking, well, what got them into that mess and everything, you know? Not that Sally Rooney books are like fights. I don't know. Any Sally Rooney? Makes a noise if you're a Sally Rooney head. Nice. Tomorrow I have a callback show at the Pack Theater. I have to perform a 2-minute character piece. So a little nervous, but I just want to go in there and try to spread as much positivity and joy as I can, reminding myself that you're not doing comedy for admiration and to be seen as somebody who's funny. You should be doing it to bring a sense of comfort or laughter or even a indulgence of escapism for somebody in that moment. I encourage any other comedians or comedy writers to do the same. yeah, I think in a world where there's so much glamour and fame and volume, I don't know. That stuff's just been disgusting me recently, and I think when I pursue all that fame and glamour and everything, which a good chunk of my life I have been, it makes me feel shameful, and then I get anxious, feeling that I'm a worse person, and I start to be anxious about other things in my life. But when you don't pursue that, and I do pursue things that I feel like they're actually contributing something to the world, whether that is making somebody laugh or, doing legitimate good, like protesting or something, I feel okay and normal. But yeah, I wanted to start voicing that on here in case there's anybody that relates. Um, yeah, just pursuing good rather than glamour. No, I spent like 4 or 5 years of my life really just pursuing glamour and and public admiration and unanimous admiration, and it coincided, but also is woven into social isolation, and I think that's contributed to some mental health struggles of just a fear, an impending doom. I want to voice that as well. If anybody else has related to that or wants something, is looking for something, if that resonates with you, I guess. But yeah, I think for me, putting out good into the world, which is the purpose of this account, is to bring a place of comfort rather than a place of showing that I'm into poetry or, I'm trying to be funny. I think there is probably a percentage of it that is that, in all honesty, but what I really want this to be is just providing a place of comfort, or 2 to 7 minutes of joy. We're going way over today. Just to help. I made a promise. I was like, if I can just feel like I'm a member of my community, and just a normal person, have a somewhat clear conscience. I don't need to be rich. I don't need to be famous. I don't need to have girls like me. I don't need to, love my job. Like, all I want is that I can feel with a somewhat clear conscience that I'm a member of a community. Then I will just put out as much good into the world as I can. And just try to just be a vessel of good from this point forward in my life. And it's not a bargain so as much as I'm going to do the second half either way. You know what I'm saying? In hopes that I can achieve the first part. Yeah. Don't know why we got deep to that. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. Maybe it's because I'm procrastinating going to bed. I watched One Battle After Another tonight. Good movie, beautiful ending. Alright, that's it for tonight, guys. Sorry, randomly it was a deep one. I'll see you tomorrow on Hump Day. Much love.